Life podcast brought to you by Humble M, a Kenyan born again apostle preaching the word, doing music, and an electrician. And I hope that you have had a great day. And I want to thank God for giving us chance again to meet in this podcast. Remember, if you're joining me as a new person, you have not subscribed on this YouTube channel, make sure that you touch on the subscription button, subscribe, like, comment, and share. I'll be happy to read your comment. You tell me where you're watching me from. This is my pleasure. Okay, I've had a series of topics here talking about many things affecting people in this life. And I want to thank God because I'm receiving positive feedback from my people, those who are willing and listening to these topics every time, telling me that they are helping them so much. Yesterday, I was dealing with about something serious, something that has to take a life for somebody to do it. And I want to thank God because if you have not watched my previous podcast, just kindly make time and watch my previous podcast. Okay, this evening I'm going to talk about something very powerful, and it is called starting again. Starting again. I want to assume that if anybody has ever gone through something, if somebody watching me has ever felt like giving up, they have ever felt like something was pressing them so much, was bothering them so much. This topic is for those people who have given up in life. This topic is for those who feel like they were betrayed some other time. They have to make a step and do it again. And I want to encourage you that at the end of this topic, you will have confidence. You will accept in your heart that you have to start again. Are we together? I want to believe that I'm talking to somebody who has been battling with a series of thoughts, a series of events running down their life each and every time, thinking, what should they do next? What is their next move? What do they do? This is your time, my brother, my sister. Wherever you're joined, make sure you tell me where you're watching me from. I'm going to read your comment, and I'll be encouraged just to have you, my brothers and my sisters. Okay, how is it, or what does it take for somebody to start again? Starting again is not a joke. Starting again is not something that you can just wake up and say that, oh, I'm starting again. Starting again is not a push from somebody. They say that you have overstayed in this place so much, you have to move. No. Starting again, one, it will start with your internal conviction. It will start with your deep thoughts and deep meditating and even planning and replanning. Starting again will be an internal push that's going to make you move or remain stagnant. Most people were affected. Most people are going through things of the past. They are paying the debts of the past. They are paying the pain of the past and wondering others have already given up. I want to encourage you, those who are watching me this evening, tell me where you're watching me from, please. Kindly just tap on the like button, kindly comment, and if you have not subscribed to this, kindly subscribe. Please touch on the subscription button. It will be great for me. I will be willing and happy to read your comment where you're watching me from. I was telling you that, my brothers, my sisters, I'm talking about starting again. Starting again will take your courage. Starting again will take your time, and also it will take pain and crying so that you can see yourself standing again. I'm talking to that person maybe who started a business. I'm talking to that person maybe who started a ministry. I'm talking to that person maybe who started a relationship. I'm talking to that person maybe who has lost something precious in their lives. You come to a place and start thinking that, what can I do? Where can I start from? How can I do this thing again? If you give it time, my brother, my sister, if you have an internal conviction that you are able to do it, you are going to do it. For those of you who read the Bible tells me that we can do all things through Christ who strengthens us. If you believe in God, if you believe in an eternal being who created you, who knew you, who understands your pain, who understands your struggle, you can believe him because he created you. He must find a way. He must give you a vision, or he must give you a breakthrough to start again. I started by saying that starting again is not for babies. Starting again is not for the weak people. Starting again is not for the losers. Remember when I was talking about success, I told you that success, a successful person is a loser who refuses to give up. Starting again is for the losers who refuse to give up. I believe I'm not talking to perfect people. At times I also give up and feel like I don't want to move. But I think, or I remember, that I have people who are looking up on me. I have people who depend on me. I have to do the thing that I feel like I don't want to do it again. I have to focus on things that I feel that they are painful for me to focus on, because I have a life. Life must continue, my brother, my sister. Life must move. In as much as you feel like you don't want to let go, in as much as you feel like you are stagnant, you must have to try the best that you can. Life has to go on. Life has to move. You have to start over again. From that woman and the man you photographed with. Wow, that's powerful. Starting over again, my brother, is going to make you strong. I know it will take your time, it will take your resources. People will mock you, people will laugh at you. Starting again will call what we call focus. It will call upon what we call focus. Focus to any person who is starting again. What is focus? Focus is concentrating on the weaknesses that you had in something that let you collapse, or that let you, who are they? What are you trying to mean? Can you please comment, tell me where you're watching me from? I'll be happy to read that comment. I don't understand 25. I don't understand what you're talking about. Please make it clear for me. I was saying that starting over takes what we call focus. What is focus? Focus is paying attention to that thing that made you collapse, or that made you come down. I'm talking about, when I talk about starting over, it means that you were doing something at one point, then that thing stopped. Then you want to restart it, or you want to do it again in a better way. That is starting over. And when you start over, you want to start over, you must have what we call focus. Because minus focus, you'll be thinking of the things that made you, or that made that thing to collapse, then you will stop. Minus having focus, the noises around. Minus having focus, the negative energy around will make you not to proceed. Am I talking to somebody? If I'm talking to you, write in comment section. Tell me which country or which city, which place are you watching me from? I'll be happy to read your comment. We have many people who wanted to start over, but because of the type of cocoon around them, because of the type of friends they have, friends have made them not to start again. Maybe you are in a relationship and that relationship ended, leaving you painful, leaving you in tears. Maybe you started some serious venture, and that venture collapsed and it left you in pain with nothing to hold on. Then when you want to start again, we have those friends around you. Not everybody, my brothers, my sister, who will be happy to see you prospering. Not everybody in life will be happy to see you doing good. We have others that are happy to see you down there. We have others that are comfortable when they see you crying, when they see you making a phone each and every time, telling them that, oh, so and so help me in this and this. They just want to make you their slave, so that every time you call on them, that every time you ask them for information, you ask them for advice. My brother, my sister, if you cannot focus in the life, if you cannot focus for that thing that brought you down, you can never start again. Make sure you share this broadcast. Please share with your friends. Somebody share with your friends and tell me which city or which country you're watching me from. If you are new here on this broadcast, kindly touch the subscribe button and the like button. Most people who fail to focus they remain complaining, they remain bitter, they remain to hate other people. Remember, if you are just bitter about anything that made you collapse, anything that broke your heart, if you are bitter, it means that you cannot start again. A song you think is criminal, and what do you people mean? At times I fail to understand people when they comment here. Just make it simple for me to understand when you comment. Are we together? So there are factors that you have to consider when you want to start over. Before you start over, you must make sure that you clean your space that you live in. For you to start over, number one, make sure that you clear every memory of that thing that made you to go down. Minus clearing the memory. Thank you very much, Mama, for tuning in. Minus clearing the memory of that thing that brought you down, you cannot start over again. We cannot lie to each other. You cannot tell me that you want to start over a new relationship when you still have everything of that ex of yours. When you still have the gifts, when you still have the photos, when you still have the number, when you still have the memories of the places that you visited together, when you are still visiting those places that you're going together, and you tell me that you want to start over. No. You cannot start over again. You cannot start over in that business that failed if you are still around or working around those people or the people who made sure that that business failed. You can never start over again in the marriage if you are still in the cocoon or if you are still in possession of the friends who made sure that your marriage has collapsed. The first step for you to start again is to clear the environment. Delete everything that is negative. Delete anything that you feel is pushing you down. Delete everything that makes you feel that reminds you the pain of that thing that you went through. That's when you will start over. Clear the space. It doesn't matter which type of person is this in your life. If you want to clear that space, it takes a painful step. Yes, I know you have friends that you cannot let go. If you want to start over, learn to let go some of your friends. Friends who usually come through, they come to you when they need something from you. When they are over or when they don't need anything, or when you need something from them, they run. You will never start over again if you have such like friends. Friends that when you need them, they start giving excuses, but when they need you, they come and they explain happily everything. They are smiling. Then you are available. Clear that space. If you want to start over again, my brothers, my sisters, those who are watching, make sure you like and share. Somebody to share this broadcast and comment and subscribe, please. If you want to start over again, take a bitter decision of this life. Even if it takes changing over that telephone number, that line, or that communication gadget that you have, change so that when they try to find you, they get you up, not available. They will give you time to rethink. They will give you time to evaluate. That will give you time to know that at one point I missed, that at one point it broke loose and I lost focus. So for you to start again, clear that space. Are you going to clear that space? Are you going to let them go? Are you going to delete them from your life? Clear that space. And if you try that, my brother, my sister, you're going to start over again. Those who are comfortable seeing you crying are the same people who don't want you to start again or to start over. Make sure you distance yourself with them. Also be rare. If you want to start again, be rare. Don't be so common. They saw you, they have been seeing you with somebody walking around holding hands. Love is in the air, posting everywhere, everything. Then they see you from nowhere, things have collapsed. For you to start over, try to move from that environment. Move from that environment, go somewhere else where you will find peace. Where you have to create time and be alone. You see, when you are alone, you think of many positive things. And by the way, you cannot tell me that you are alone thinking about most positive and serious things when you still have the phone, you are busy on TikTok, busy on Facebook. If you want to start over, you need time to think alone. Put the phone away, put it off. Exclude yourself, create time, be in prayer, be crying alone, seeking God, seeking advice from God, and also reading anything that you feel it is positive that is going to help you to overcome or to start over. Am I talking to somebody? That is going to make you do what? Start again. Number second thing that you have to do when you want to start over in life, that make peace with the reality. This one is serious. Make peace with the reality and work with it, not against it. What is the reality? If you want to make peace with the reality, take it in this way. Sawa, walikuwa heartbreak. Make peace with that thing. You see, if you tell someone that I've forgiven you, or I've forgiven myself, the most important thing if you want to make peace with that thing that has gone down is to forgive yourself. That's the best thing that you'll ever do. Most of you are busy saying that I cannot forgive someone. Yes, it is true you cannot forgive someone because you have failed to forgive yourself for accepting to go down. You see, going down, you can also plan to go down. Especially when you're born again and you trust in God, then pride comes in. That pride is going to bring you down. For you to start again, accept the reality that you are proud. Accept the reality that you are rude. Let me tell you, my brothers, my sisters, there is this common thing that's making like most people who know God to go down. Pride is making people to go down. Arrogance is making people to go down. Show off is making people to go down. So when these things are the reason to us why you have gone down, when you want to start again, make peace with the reality. Accept that you have been rude and work on yourself. Accept that you have been speaking badly, and accept, then change. Don't solve that with prayer. Are we together? Don't solve that with prayer. Accept the reality. If your mouth was the cause of your business to close, accept that your mouth caused your business to collapse. Don't say that, oh, I saw my neighbor is a witch. I saw who and so, they don't like me, they don't want. If that mouth caused you to go down, accept the reality. Correct on your speech. Correct in how you react or behave to other things. That reality is going to make you to start over again. I'm talking about starting again. For those joining me, make sure you like. Kindly please touch the like button and put your comment. Tell me where you're watching me from, and also you subscribe if you're new. People who start over accept the reality, my brothers, my sisters. People who start over, they feel the pain of the reality, not blames. You don't have to shift your blames if you want to start again. Because shifting your blames is just going to make you a bitter person, going to make you a complaining baby, going to make you a cry baby. They're going to make you a frustrated person because you just don't want to accept reality. Accepting reality is going to make you start over. And if you accept the reality, then you start working over it. Do not work against it. We have people whose character has caused them to fall or to collapse. And they are encouraging themselves, saying that I was born like that. I cannot change. If it is a man or a woman in a relationship, just take me the way I am. I cannot change. Who told you that you cannot change? Are you a rock? Are you an unliving thing? If anything can move, it can change. Any moving thing can change shape, can change figure, can change everything. Accepting the reality, it will make you feel like even though I quarrel a lot, but I can at least hold on my mouth and I can at least change. I can at least moderate my words. I can at least think before I speak. Yes, come on. I see you are laughing. Thank you. Because I feel like it is entering somewhere. Can you comment where you're getting me from, please? Comment. Yes. Work towards that change. Work towards that thing. You're going to see a positive change. Yes, it is only God who cannot change, but in as much as you are a human being, you have to change. Stop disturbing people at I'm just like I'm just like this, I'm just like this. And when they push you, fall down, you start crying. When they beat you, you start crying, I'm just like this, I'm just. Who told you that you are just like that? You can change, accept the reality. Accept the reality and work towards that reality for you to start again. Yes, they left you. He left you with the kids. Yes, accept the reality that now you are a mother, now you are a father. Work towards that and change. Start again. You'll be crying, oh, men are bad, men are dogs, women are the same. Who told you that? Who told you to try all of them? Who told you? If that thing made you to go down, accept the reality, focus on your kids, and try to find a way that you can do to change that situation. That is starting again. My name is Humble M from Kenya, or Michael from Kenya. Are we together, brothers and sisters? If we are together, comment with anything there if you're watching me. That is starting again. I said number first one is to clear the space. Number two, accept the reality and make peace. Number three, reflect on what and where you went wrong. Reflect on what and where you went wrong. Minus reflecting on what and where you went wrong, you will be blaming people for your failure. You will be blaming people for what you're going through. You will never have peace again, except where you went wrong. That's why when I'm doing guiding and counseling about any marriage or anything, or any relationship related issue, you don't have to judge when you listen to one person. No. You have to create two parties, listen to this one, listen to other one. Then if you are the right counselor, anyway, I started guiding and counseling. If you are a right counselor, you will judge from the two sides. You cannot judge from one side. What is the number 4, please? Just tell me you want to use the number 4. Then if it is positive, I'll give you. You will have to understand, or if you feel like you want to send any gift or be a member or a partner, you can touch on the or on an icon is up there. You can touch on it and you can support me if you feel. Or my email address I can give if it is a positive thing. Are we together? I'm telling you that for once accept that you are wrong. You see, in this life, we have maybe somebody who started a business and that business collapsed. They don't see themselves being a problem. They just see people around them being a problem. Are we together? Always learn, acknowledge that for once, even if they left me with the burdens, but I understand I was too nagging. You talk a lot. You don't serve someone, you don't respect someone. Then you want them to respect you. You don't give them attention, then you want them to give you attention. You deny them their rights, then you don't then you want them to give you their rights. Then when these people move, you start complaining. You start cursing everybody. Hey, Muna, what is it? I'm seeing you just writing a story. What is the story about? Can't you please tell me where you're watching me from, first of all? Tell me where you're watching me from. Do not be a bitter person who cannot accept and reflect on their wrong. Two wrongs cannot make one right. Are we together? Two wrongs can never make one right. If I understand that my problem in my relationship, my problem is in my marriage, is me complaining a lot, for me to make sure that my marriage stands strong, I have to stop and reduce complaining and talking a lot and find a way that definitely anything that have negativity have got a positivity. You can't just tell me that he was bad. How? You can't just tell me that she was bad. How? At least they had a positive side. Accept that the wrongs were there. If you were right, then that thing that brought you down could not have happened. Yes, I've handled many cases dealing with the breakups in relationships. And at most, if you ask people to tell you why they broke up, they just blame the partner. They don't say anything. They are angels. They are holier than thou. They don't make mistakes. They are superwomen or supermen. All they want is to shift the blame to the next person. Accepting the mistake that you did, that caused you people not to or to fall apart. I'm talking about things you can fall apart. You can start again in business. You can start again in a job. You can start again in a relationship. I'm talking about many things. Something that you feel like you collapsed in that thing. If you accept the wrongs that you did, you can come over it. You can start again and build your own happiness. I want to encourage you that my brothers and sisters watching me, even though you have failed to like, comment, and subscribe and tap on the like button and share, but I have to tell you this. There is nothing as good as giving yourself peace. All together. There is nothing as sweet as creating your own environment of peace. If you want to start again, learn to develop yourself. Learn from your abilities. What can you do? What can't you do? There are things, the do's and the don'ts. If you balance the do's and the don'ts, you will start over again. If you don't balance, you will still be complaining year in, year out. You are still there. Nothing, no change, no constructive thing, no prosperity. You are just there crying and complaining, no change. Until you end up, when you get old, you start cursing people. You'll be a burden, you'll be a menace. You start addressing people contrary to what God sees them. Yesterday I was telling people here that nothing will happen to that thing that made you go down. Nothing is going to happen. In as much as you fast, in as much as you pray against it, in as much as you wish it evil, in as much as maybe you have those who are gifted going to witchcraft, sorcerers, nothing is going to happen. Everybody or everything happens as per the will of God, and others happen to give you a lesson. Man, as accepting that wrong, you will see that lesson as a punishment. Whatever that happened to you, or whatever that made that thing of yours any precious or any great thing go down, it happened to give you a lesson. It happened to give you a reason, and it happened for a season. Lesson, reason, season. Lesson, reason, season. Lesson, reason, season. If you can't accept the wrongs, you will just see it not being a lesson. It will be a punishment. If it just happened and you blame others, you will not learn from it. You will come up, you will start again. You will encourage yourself with the time. You start again. Do you believe in Jesus? I do believe in God. I'm an apostle. I believe in God. Minus accepting, you will not take it as a lesson. Let's say, for example, a business. You start a business because you saw someone doing it. Your business collapses because of your own arrogance. You don't know how to talk to clients, don't know how to talk to customers. Then the business collapses. When it collapses, you take time, you encourage yourself, you find again money somewhere, you start a business again. If you did not learn from the first business, you will still go down. You will be rising, going down, until you will give up and say that I don't want to do this thing again. Did he choose major? He loved that offered job opportunities. Oh, and I really don't know which place are you guys watching me from. Kindly subscribe, please. Subscribe on this channel, please. Subscribe on this channel and touch the like button. I'm seeing 7 people watching me. Kindly touch on that like button. These 7 people, please. I wish to see the 7 likes and improving likes, comments and reactions on these videos. Are you together? I'm talking about starting again or rebuilding from scratch. I know you can rebuild again from scratch. You can start again and make it happy, make it prosperous, make it flourish. As long as you have God, as long as you trust in yourself, you will start again. Yes, you are not created so that you suffer. You are not created so that you go through pain. You're not created so that you'll be crying day in, day out. If you believe in this, you're going to start again. Another thing that you have to do seriously for you to start again, or for you to start to rebuild your life again, you have to do what you call, you revisit your goals and values. What were your goals and values when you started that thing that collapsed? What were the goals and the values? If you revisit the goals and values, for example, maybe you are doing it in conjunction with somebody else, or you are doing it in partnership with someone else. When that thing collapsed, or when that thing came down, you have to, you should choose a major, a love, or major with job opportunity. All God works for good. Okay? If you want that thing to stand again, you have to revisit your goals. What were the goals when you started dating? What were the goals when you started that business? What were the goals when you wanted to do what? To do whatever that you wanted to be doing. If it collapsed, when you revisit the goals, you will understand that at one point it collapsed because you went contrary to the goals that you had set. It collapsed because you did not do as what you had told yourself. Like, for example, we started this year, we're just January, about to finish January. When we started January, people were making what we call lifetime, they were setting goals, they were putting down things that they wish to be doing this year. They were even praying over them. If you cannot stick to that goal, it's going, by the end of December, you will be down. If you can revisit those goals earlier than this end of January, it will keep you on the upper road. It will make you flying again. It will make you move on a better route or a better road. Revisit those goals and plans. Don't let anybody revisit it for you. You have to call yourself a meeting and tell yourself that, oh, humble M, oh, Michael, I know that I have a goal to achieve something in this life. And this goal, I have to achieve it because of this, and this. Give yourself reasons. Are you together? Is somebody getting me, please? If you're getting me, comment in the comment section. You're getting me from where? I'll be happy to read that comment. Accepting and revisiting goals will make you to start again. Remember, a righteous person might fall several times. I told you the successful person, a person who is able to stand again. You will not give up when you revisit those goals. I know you'll cry, you'll curse people, you'll complain a lot, but at the end of it all, it is you who has to start, nobody else. It is you who has to start again. Nobody's coming to hold you by the hand saying that stand again. People will cheer you when they see you up here. But until you are down here, nobody's going to care about you. Nobody's going to put any attention on you if you are still down. Are you together? It's upon you to accept to rise, or you remain where you are. When you remain where you are, you'll never have any friend. You'll never have anybody to talk to. You will never have any peace. You'll never have happiness. Talking to people who said that they started a relationship, somebody hurt them. They don't want to laugh again. You will remain there and the edge is moving. Edge is moving you. Edge is moving. I know you feel so bad when I tell you the truth. I'm an apostle who is ordained to speak the truth the way it is. No matter you like it or it hurts you, I have to tell you the way it is. Because you have to accept and revisit. If you revisit the values, if you revisit the goals and values, you will have a reason to rise. People who fail to rise again, they never revisit the values and goals. They just start crying day in, day out. I usually tell those who watch me live here every day that cry or tears is not going to solve anything. Tears is not going or are not going to solve anything. It is you to revisit the goals and decide to start again. If you continue crying, you will cry forever and you'll never see peace. Yes, accept and decide, my brother, my sister, decide. Revisit the goals and values. You are created for companionship by God. Revisit that and accept that. Don't say that, oh, I'll never get married again. I'll never start that business again. I'll never visit that job again now that the boss did this to me. Forgive that boss, forgive that stupid boyfriend, forgive that stupid girlfriend, and focus. You can be better, you can do better, you deserve better. You deserve greatest. You deserve everything. You deserve happiness. You deserve joy. You deserve to rise again. Am I talking to a champion here? Am I talking to anybody who feels like they have to stand again? Am I talking to somebody who feels like, it has been so painful, but they have to believe in themselves? Believe in yourself. Say, me, 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 me. If I did this thing at one point, I'm going to do it again. I'm not just doing it better and powerful and stronger than I ever did it again. That's the mind of someone who wants to start again. Do you want to start again? Revisit those values. Another serious point that you have to do when you want to start again, you have to decide what you want to do next. If you want to start again, after revisiting the goals, you have to decide what you want to do again next. You can still do the same thing, or you can think of another thing that is better than that and do it. Failure to think is like staying without a vision. The Bible tells me that a nation without a vision is a dead nation. What do you want to do next after that failure? What do you want to do next after crying? Okay, thank you. After cursing them, what do you want to do next? Do you want to still continue cursing them? Do you want to still continue crying? You have to think what you want to do next for you to move an extra step. Life is not easy. Life is possible or positive to everybody who is positive about it. It's going to be negative to anyone who is going to think negative at it, because the Bible tells us that as a man thinketh, so they become. As you think, you're going to become that. You can't tell me that you are not going to start again and then you start. No, there are no miracles there. There are no signs and no wonders there. It's either you decide, you think what you want to do next, or you remain the way you are. What are you going to do? Are you going to start again? Or are you going to remain there? You must think what to do next. Yes, because there must be a second option. There must be a way out in this. There must be another door. You have to accept. Now it happened. Yes, it happened. We have accepted. Yes, it happened. You have kids. Yes, you have them. As a man or as a woman, what are you going to do next? Are you going to decide to look for a job, or you don't want to find any job and continue cursing whoever that put you in those problems, whoever that made you go down? Are you going to decide to move, or going to remain stagnant like Lot's wife, who looked behind and remained a pillar of salt? Are you going to do it? I'm not talking ill about anybody. I'm talking about rebuilding it and starting it again. It can work. It has always to work. If you do what? You think about what you want to do next. Yes, next. You see, people are still down because they don't have the next step. And this next step comes when you sacrifice. Minus sacrificing, this next step will never come. Minus thinking big, this next step will never come. Minus wishing yourself well, minus encouraging yourself, minus accepting, hey you, minus doing what? Minus clearing that environment, that toxic environment that you are in, the toxic environment that is making you, confining you, so that you can stand again. You will never have to think of what next. Yes. Are you together? I believe I'm driving something serious in somebody. You will make it happen if you accept. If you think of a next step, it's going to happen. If others went through that thing and it did not kill them, whatever that cannot kill you, it's going to strengthen you. Whatever that cannot kill you is going to make you think of the next step or next thing. Hello. Hello. We'll overcome. Work upon the courage to do it. After thinking of the next step, create the courage inside you to do it. People who start again, they create internal courage to do it. I know people will laugh at you. They will say like, oh, he or she failed in this thing. He or she was rejected. Just work on your internal courage to do it. After all, it is your life. It's either you decide to take this advice or you leave it. It's your life. If you have the courage inside you that you are able to do that thing, you are able to come from that mess, you are able to come from that painful moment, it will happen. Make a painful courage. Yes, you took a loan, you started a business collapsed. Make an effort. If you have the ability to take a loan, go and take another loan and think of something next. Encourage yourself that I did it collapse. This time it's not going to collapse. Because of why? Why is it not going to collapse? You have cleared that space. You have forgiven yourself. You have forgotten the past. You are encouraging yourself. You are optimistic. You have all the hopes that it's going to work. It is going to work. Yes. You tell yourself, yes, last relationship failed, but this one is going to work. I'm going to change on what I never did right. I'm going to twist myself. I'm going to watch over my mouth. I'm going to watch over my actions. This is going to work. Develop that mentality inside you. Develop it. It's going to work, man. It will work. It has to work. Yes. We have people who came out of that mess. You will also come out of that mess. At least create time. Go visit them, ask them, talk to them. What did you do so that you overcome this? I know it's painful, but create time to share. If you share, it will create confidence in you. It will create courage in you so that you start again. Yes, people are going to start again if you accept and give yourself courage that I have to start again. Starting again is hard. It is tough, but you can make it happen. You need to start over this life again. And some of the things that are going to make you create that strength in yourself. Number one, learn to smile over this issue. In as much as you cry over it, you're not going to change it. Look at yourself, start laughing. Indeed, I was a fool. This thing confused me. It collapsed. I'm a fool. Laugh at yourself. Smile, man. Smile. You think of the way you are spending money carelessly in the name of love. Then that person left you carelessly. Right now you are there. Don't cry that you spent a lot. Smile. Laugh at yourself. Oh, foolish me. I did it, foolish me. Mjinga mimi, umbwa mimi, kumbavu zangu. Accept that. Yeah. Be kind to yourself. We have people who have gone down and they never kind to themselves. They never think of what their children will be, what their children will do, what they will eat. They think of killing themselves. Be kind to yourself. Killing yourself does not solve anything. Recently or yesterday, I've seen somewhere that a mother put poison in the porridge of the kids, and they drank that porridge and they died. That is the person who has gone down and never failed to accept that they went down. They never failed to be kind to themselves, to be kind to their kids. You find that you're taking the life of the kid, an innocent person. You are killing yourself and you have the ability to rise again. Sorry, internet misbehaved, but we are back. You will make it. I want you to tell yourself that I can make it. Tell yourself that. Be kind to yourself, man. Look smart, dress nicely, eat nicely, walk nicely, so that when they see you again, they become confused that, oh, we thought that he or she will fail, but grace and favor of God is upon their lives. Jikaze, bwana. Jikaze, you're going to win. Jikaze. Encourage yourself, you're going to do this thing. Be kind to yourself. Then don't compare yourself. Don't compare. Don't compare yourself to anybody. If you want to start again, don't compare. Oh, this time I want to do it, but I want to do it like so. You don't know the pain and the sacrifice they have paid. Don't compare yourself, be yourself. Accept to be yourself, and in your capability, you're going to make it. Stop comparing yourself. It's not going to help you. Competition is not even healthy. Some competitions are going to joke you off. Some competitions are going to make you fail again. Because you want to try in as much as you had failed, you want to rise again, you want to make your life work again. Then you start comparing. If you start comparing, you will go down again. Because it will give you more pressure. If you want to start again, you have to run at your pace. That's why I said that you have to be kind to yourself. If you are kind to yourself, it means that you will have to run in your lane, even if it is slow, but be slow and sure. Working on or correcting on the mistakes, checking on where you went wrong, accepting that you went wrong, acknowledging that you can do it, encouraging yourself that you are a winner, feeling it inside you that you are a champion, you can rise again and you can do it again. That's going to help you. No competition, zero competition. If there is any person in this life who lives minus competition or copying anything that anybody is doing, it's me. I don't compete with anybody. I don't copy anyone. I don't try to impress anyone. I do it because it is passion. I do it not because I'm perfect. I do it because I love it. I do it that way. Are together? Avoid negativity. Negativity is just like clearing the space. If you avoid negativity, you're going to see positivity. If you love negativity, you'll never see positivity. You'll never see positivity. People of God, we must overcome this and we must start again and be happy. For you to start again, you must understand the principles of this life. If you want to start again, you must understand the principles of this life. This life has got principles. You don't just stay by mistake. Life has got principles, my brother, my sister. And the system method of solving recurring problems. If you want to start again, you must obtain a system that you're going to solve those problems that come away or that come along. So that when you solve problems, you'll be creating a good opportunity for your life. To do what? To improve. I know you have a financial problem. Think of a way that you can help to solve this financial problem. I know you have stress issues or anger issues that can cost your relationship, that costed your previous relationship. Find a problem solution, a solution to that problem, so that when you enter another relationship, it cannot collapse like the previous one. You will find hope and happiness in doing something else. People who start over see life as a journey. People who start over, they count their blessings and they count their struggles and everything, and they try to analyze to find a solution to what they are going through. And they have to find a solution themselves. Yes, not blames, not complaints, no crying, but you find a solution of that problem by yourself. That's when you will overcome. That's when you will start again. Find a problem solving idea that's going to help you not to come down when you start again. Because if you don't do that way, you'll be going up, you'll be behaving like a pendulum. It moves up, down, then up, down, up. Yes. How long will you revolve around up, down, up and down? When others are proceeding, others have accepted their mistakes. They are leaving that painful moment and they are starting again. You are just there complaining up and again, year in, year out, year in, year out. You will get old when you are still solving one problem, when you are still down. And I told you, when you get old, when you are still in that problem, especially when you are in the problem of not having money, people in the village, people in that town will mistake you with a witch. They will say that you are a witch. Or if they will not mistake you, you will decide ways of becoming a witch, or you can even become a thief. Because your problem has brought you down and don't have any way. You have not devised or created any way to solve that problem. You will look for shortcuts. And people who look for shortcuts in this life live a short life. You rather follow the process. Even if it is painful, follow the process. You run for shortcuts, you get what you want. Running for the shortcut is like shooting up like this. If you shoot up like that, there is no power that's going to hold you up there. When you come down, you will come down with a loud fall. The loudest fall until you hurt yourself. Yeah. Do you want to start up again? Do you want to start it again? Somebody to like this, comment, and subscribe, please, and share. Because this topic is here to help someone who wants to start again. Do you want to start again? Do you want to make it happen again? Do you want to make it work again? It will work. It's going to work. For only those who are going to accept it. Are you together? If you want to stand again, I'm finishing with this one. You must understand that we have 3 C's in life. 3 C. Number 1 C is choice. Choose what you want to do. You have to make a choice. If you want to start again, make a choice. As making a choice, you will remain down. You will remain crying. You will remain blaming. You will remain cursing. If you want to start again, take note of these 3 C's in life. Number 1, a choice. You have to make a choice. You want to start again or remain there. You decide by yourself. Making a choice is going to help you to start it or to remain there. Number 2 C, chances. If you have a choice, you must find the chances to make sure that you improve on anything that you're doing. You must create a chance. Are you together? Chances. Number 3 C, if you create a chance, you must find a way to change. I'm feeding you hard things that even you can't comment and like. 3 C's: choice, chance, change. Follow those 3 things, you're going to see your life coming up again after after failing. Choice, chance, change. Yes, at one point I went down in my life, so completely down until I was like, oh my, what can I do? I didn't complain to anybody. I called myself a meeting. I said that in this life I have a choice to live. I have to choose to live. If I have to choose to live, I have a chance to live. If I have a chance to live, I have to make changes so that I can live. As that, you cannot rise. Hey, come on, you cannot rise. Choice, chance, change. Am I talking to somebody? If I'm talking to somebody, tell me you're talking to me. I want to finish my talk with something very, very interesting. There is something here. Just a minute. Make sure that you comment, subscribe, and please share. Somebody is asking himself or herself, how can I start again? If you want to start again, I want to go quickly. You must do what we call a reflection. Reflect on your life when you are doing good. Reflect on your life when you had failed. If you reflect, you will find a reason to start again. Number 2, examine your value system. What is your value in this life? If you don't have a value, you will remain down there. If you have a value, you will work extra hard so that you start again. Value. Number 3, you have to revisit and rewrite the goals. Yes, I failed because of this and this and this and this. Revisit, rewrite those goals. You will have a reason to rise. Number 4, work up the courage to commit the change. Encourage yourself, you're going to change it. I'm summarizing very fast. Make your next move. Yes, you have to decide the next move. Get a coach to stay on track. Look for someone that you can trust, someone who's going to advise you so that you remain on track, or else you will derail. You'll go off track again and fail. Build your own support and network. If you have to build another support and network, it's going to help you to rise and stand again. Am I talking to somebody? And finally, keep checking on yourself. Am I doing good? Am I better than I was yesterday? Or am just the same? If you check on yourself, you will see that if you are rising or you're still on the same level. I believe this topic is going to help someone who wants to start over again after that long suffering, after that long period of struggle, after that long period of pain. You're going to start again and make it happen. Do you have any question? If you're watching me and you have any question on starting again, you're watching me and you have any suggestion, you have anything that you feel that I can advise more, you can feel free to talk to me, because I'm always there to help and give a helping hand to anybody who wants to stand again. At one point, I was through pain and I started again. I believe whoever that's watching this, they are in pain, they have lost hope, they are giving up, they will stand it again. They will make it happen again. My brother, my sister, you are meant to be great and to be better than that. You deserve the best. You deserve something good. You deserve to be happy. You deserve to be winning. Accept it that you failed. Correct that thing that it didn't happen. You're going to make it happen. You're going to make it work. We have God who knows and understands your pain, who understands your tears. He knows exactly what you need. Put the desires or anything that you want to him. You're going to see him working it for you. Are you together? Anybody who has a situation or has something that they feel like I should address. All in all, I've given the best that I know, the best that I've learned, the best that I've acquired, and even used the life examples about my life. We'll make it work. We will make it work, and it must happen. Wow, otherwise, thank you for tuning in. Thank you very much for following me. I can not take it for granted for you creating time to watch this and follow this. I know you have other serious things that you should be doing, that you should be focusing on, but you chose to watch this. I feel humbled from my heart. And I want to say that thank you very much for tuning, for deciding to watch this. I want to believe that you're going to rise again. And to believe that you're going to stand again. Because God has got a second chance. Everybody has got a second chance in this life. A chance to stand up and make it again. A chance to move again. A chance to smile again. A chance to work again. A chance to get married again. A chance to start that business again and again. A chance to be reunited again in that family. You have got a chance. I believe you can. Just accept it. Accept. The only problem that is making you not to prosper or to start again is that you have not accepted. Accept it happened. Accept it pained you. Accept it that you lost. Accept it, my brother, my sister. You're going to make it. You're going to make it. Am I encouraging somebody? If I'm not encouraging you, I feel that I'm encouraged. And if I'm not encouraged, the glory is going back to God who gave me this topic to share with you. And I believe that we have a reason to change and make it happen. So make sure you subscribe to this YouTube channel. Make sure that you like, make sure that you comment, make sure that you share. It's going to help me so that I reach another person who feels like they have given up and they want to stand again. Make sure that you follow me on my other platforms. I have a Facebook page called Humble M Gospel Ministry. Follow my page. I've got a TikTok called Humble M Music. Follow it. Also Twitter, same. Follow them. Help me to grow by encouraging me to share or just commenting or liking anything. I know greater is he who is in us than whoever that is in the world or than whoever that made you fail. God is there. Jesus is there. We have people who are willing to help you or support you. It is just you to accept, submit, and let it happen. Thank you very much for watching and have a nice time. And we will meet again tomorrow, same time. I'm called Humble M from Bungoma, Kenya. I love you guys. Bye bye.